pull the mic over. You got it over there?
Yes, sir.
Alrighty, folks. Good evening and welcome to Outer Point Streaming. I am Brian Hallelujah Hollenbeck, and in the booth with me tonight is the one and only Mr. Terry Nixon. Say hi, Terry.
Hi, Terry.
There you go. I was hoping you were going to do that. All right. We are here for a challenge match. Oh, yeah. Make sure you turn that down.
My bad.
So he's checking. He was checking the stream because for some reason my restream was not pushing it out. So I had to do the workaround and put the individual YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook in my settings. So apologize. We're starting a little late here. Well, technically we're not starting late by your standards because we're supposed to be on at 7:30. But we actually started at 7:20, but we realized it wasn't going. So here we are. Welcome everybody. We appreciate it. We're here for a challenge match between Dan. I won't tell you what I really call him, Yenor, and Kyle Schaefer. There's a little bit of a discrepancy of Fargo's here. If Kyle's got a 4-something, but he's really not a 4-something. So I know I saw a few comments that were made like, wow, that's quite a bit of a difference there, but it's really not.
Is the word on the street bagging?
Bagging? Sand? Is there some sand in there?
Yes, sir. In each and every bag.
No, Kyle isn't playing a whole lot. He's got I think 2 or 3 daughters, so he's quite the family man, and he's got a lot of other commitments. So he doesn't play a whole ton, but great guy. Great to see him out here playing. And they're going to do a race to 9, 10 ball, no 3-foul rule, alternate break. What other? I think that was it for any specialty rules, but they've been itching at the bit here to get going, and we were supposed to be going by now. So we're actually going to give them the thumbs up and have them lag and start and get this thing rolling so we can get it. Because I got a Friday night going on right now. I got 28 players.
Nice.
So we got to get these guys going so we can use this table number 1 and get out there. And I may have to step out for a little bit. And it's Yenor. Oh, of course, Yenor's eating. What else is new?
Yeah, I gave Kyle a thumbs up. So.
All right, on to the lag to see who's going to start this shindig off. Again, welcome, everybody. Appreciate you tuning in to Outer Point Streaming. Do us a favor if you're out there, please give us a chat. Give us a hi and where you're from out there. Make sure our VMix social is working and we got things going for our comments. For some reason, I don't think the Facebook is actually going correctly. I don't know. Something's new, something screwed up, and I apologize for that. But hopefully the Facebook's going. YouTube is going for sure. We did check that. And, we're going to get it going. So Dan wins the leg. First to break.
This is the first time I've seen people use that magic rack since I've been commentating up here.
Yeah. Well, most of it's been 8-ball.
Yeah.
We do have magic racks for 8-ball, but not many people use those. You see them at nationals a lot. A lot of people bring them to nationals and use them there. People are out there watching. Do us a favor. Share this video out to as many groups as you can to get some people watching here. And if you are watching, please do us a favor. Smash up that like button for us on whatever platform you're watching on. More likes we get to our videos, the more we get to referred to people to watch. So we certainly appreciate that. All right.
Well, I mentioned it earlier, but we're going international tonight. I got friends of mine in the Philippines that are actually watching this match.
That's pretty awesome.
So,
yeah, we got one. Is that Chris from where?
From Marshfield.
Marshfield.
Thanks.
What's up, Chris? Thanks for tuning in.
Thanks for the stream.
All right, Dan made 2 on the break here. So we do have the TV balls here tonight because I was sick and tired of that 2 and 4 ball screwing me up with this light. So now I can definitely see what's coming up next. So the 4 ball is the pink, and it actually did make that one, so you don't see it on the table right now.
Got to push out.
What do you think of that push out?
I think
I would rather give it a more distance.
I think it leaves something to be desired.
I mean, granted, he doesn't have a shot to make, but I think if he plays this smart, he could get a very easy, safe back.
Dave Peters wants some action. He wants to put $4 million in the middle.
Dave, bring it on down. Well, I'll tell you what, Kyle, that was fantastic speed. You couldn't have got that any better. I think Dan might be able to see the edge of it, but that was
pretty sporty.
Very nicely done. I don't know if he meant to do that, but regardless, it ended up good.
Well, I don't know either one of these gentlemen, so I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt and say, yeah, he did that.
All right, so Dan did miss he did hit the one ball, but it was on the coming back.
No rail.
Nope. So Kyle is going for the short rack here, a 110 combo.
That's my buddy Johnny here and go for the cheese.
Go for the cheese. Hey, Dave, where are you? Aren't you guys coming down here? You should come down on Friday night. All right, there it is.
Oh, there we go.
Game number 1 to Kyle. And again, it is alternate break format here, so Kyle will be breaking regardless of who wins. They're going to stay in the same alternate format for breaking. I was just up in Marshfield a couple of weeks ago. We were up there for Tom Joss's wedding reception, and we were up there for the veteran tournament.
That's where that was at this year, was Marshfield?
Yes, sir.
The Battle of the Branches?
Yes, sir.
All righty then.
It was up On the Hill.
Okay.
And I didn't realize, I wish I would have known it before, but Todd, the owner of On the Hill, is actually a Marine veteran.
Semper Fi.
Does that 4-ball look a little skewed? Looks a little skewed. Look at this overhead. I don't think he's got it on the rack full. Regardless, they broke okay.
Yeah, came out of there.
It looked like that 4-ball was off a little bit. I don't know if the rack, the magic rack, had folded underneath a little bit. But
it could be. Well, how do you like this for a starter? Jacked up over the 10-ball.
Right, jacked up over the 10-ball.
It's straight in.
Almost straight in, yeah.
Almost straight in.
Yeah, let's give you a look at it from this side. Yeah, it's got a little angle, but still.
Oh, and look where the 2 is at.
Yeah, good luck getting shape on that one.
Yeah.
And again, here it's do you make this one and try to play it safe here? Oh, and he went over. Then that's why those are. I tell you, those shots to me, I hate those shots. They're the toughest shots, jacking up over a ball.
I would have tried to play the one off the long rail and park it right up there on the end rail and bring the cue ball back down here.
Yeah, some sort of safe. All right, so Kyle with ball in hand. Not that this is going to be easy to get on this 2-ball.
I know, right?
I would almost, gosh. I think he called a 3.
I'm not shooting that. God bless you, but
I was just about to say he's got to be careful. If he makes it, where's that 1 ball going to go?
That's why you don't shoot it like that.
Yeah, as you can see from here, he is, he's dead in the water. But here's the thing. He's got the 110 lined up now. So if he jumps and hits it, he could make the 10-ball again.
This is true.
This would be 2 very quick games if he does.
Dan's blinked twice and he's down 2-0.
Yeah, right. Let's see what kind of skills Kyle jump. Oh boy.
And like I said.
Well, all right then.
Yeah, so there's that.
Yep, that's 2-0. Race to 9, and Dan's got to be thinking, what in the actual hell is going on here?
Okay, so I got ball in hand. I'm going to play a 3-ball combo, and I'm going to hook myself, and then I'm going to jump and make the 210 for the cheese.
I love it. I love it.
I don't know. I didn't see any other way to get out there. That's funny. Oh, Lord. Dan's got to be shaking his head right now. Are you kidding me?
He's got to be kind of irritated right now. I'd be irritated. I mean,
a little bit.
It's pool, but
but
it can be irritating at times.
That's a fact.
Well, that's a great start for Kyle. 2-0.
That's it. You said race to 9, right?
Race to 9. All right, so last time Dan broke, he actually broke them real solid. Made 2 on the break, but did not have a shot on the 1.
Didn't have a shot on the 1.
And again, he parks it right in the middle there.
6 ball in.
Now, he can see the 1, but unfortunately doesn't have a great shot on it as far as making it.
Yeah,
so
this is true.
He could play a pretty lock-up safe here. Go almost straight at it and come down and try to park the cue ball behind the 2.
That's the plan.
Here's the thing. If you have all those balls, as long as you get in that area and at least get the 1 ball down past the 4 ball, you have a good shot of at least hiding it. Just like that. Yep. So he had all those balls to work with. So he got the safe on it.
He got where he needed to be, even though he's a foot away from the 2 or so. But he did get coverage.
I don't know if I don't think Kyle can see an edge of that. So
no, I don't think so. I think the 4 ball's got him.
This should be a pretty easy 1-rail kick. But the thing about it is where you're going to end up afterwards. So he is going to 1-rail kick it. He did call the 1 ball in the lower right-hand pocket as we're looking at it. Oh, shoot.
This gentleman came to play.
Wow, that was
he
very
almost
nicely
made that
done.
shot.
I was stopping the Twitch stream because there's too much bandwidth going out, so I didn't see what. Pretty good shot there, huh?
Yeah, he came pretty close to making it. Kick and stick.
Kick and stick.
Oh, how do you like me now? Wait.
Well, I don't know. He might have left that, though. I think
if he hits
see
that soft enough, I think it'll get long rail and still have that pocket accept the ball.
Yeah, he can definitely see the 1, but if it'll pass the 7 fairly easily is another question. Can't really see it from here. Oh, did he hook him? No, I think
he can spin around there and get it.
Yeah, and then the good part about it is the 2 is on this side of the table here, so if he can spin it, I don't know, do you think he could spin enough to actually make it? Looks like he can.
I think so.
Yep. Oh, you had plenty. You could see the whole thing, yeah.
2 off the 3.
Well, here's the problem. Yeah, that's a good shot, but you better hit that hard enough to make sure that 3 comes.
Yeah, you just got to put top on the cue ball and get it on the center of the table.
Yep.
Oh,
boy.
Don't do it to him.
Oh, boy. I didn't hear him call anything. I thought I heard him mouth or saw his mouth safe. Yeah, and so he attempted that, but that was unfortunately not a valiant effort there.
Yeah, it's no bueno.
As he actually left him in perfect shape for the 3 in the side to get on the 4, and the opposite side to come back on the 5. So Kyle's got a great opportunity here to just connect the dots and actually
It would appear so.
take game 3 here. But he's got to connect the dots and make the shots. Yeah, that's going to be a little tricky. That 7 ball looms very large right now.
Well, if he can run that maybe to the 2nd diamond on that long rail and focus on, obviously.
The cue ball, you mean?
Yeah, make the 4, but make sure that the cue ball runs by the 7. He should have shape on the 4.
Well, I tell you what, he ran into the 7, but he ended up real good on that. That was very nicely done. All right, I'll be right back in. A question about the... Oh, boy. Well, he did not call that.
Nope.
So it's Dan's option, but I'll be right back.
All right, Dan shooting a 7 ball. I believe he called a bank shot on this. he's going to leave Kyle about a little less than the 50-yard line on the 7. You can either bank this across side or cut it. Me personally, I'm going to try and cut it in the side. I think you get better shape with better control on the cue ball for the 8. Hit that real thin. It's not a bad safety. All right, Dan attempted a safe there. Here again, it's going to be a thin cut in the side. Even thinner to run it all the way up the top left as you're looking at the screen. Dan's got an easy shot to cut the 7 in the side. Going to need to go about 3 or 4 rails to get on that 8 ball.
All right, are we having an issue? I'm having an issue with the stream.
That was a really good shot. 4 rails, got shape on the 8.
All right, you YouTube folks out there, do me a favor if you could, please. Just throw us a quick comment. My stream was flashing yellow here, green, so I'm not quite sure if we're still live or not.
I got us live here.
Yes, okay, you are still live? Okay.
Yep.
Anybody out there, just throw us a quick comment just to make sure that we're still, you guys are still seeing us and we can see where you guys are tuning in from. We'd certainly appreciate it. Oh, he left himself at the 50-yard line here, didn't he? Oh, overcut it.
All right. Greg says, yo. So apparently we're live.
All right.
Still live. Thank
What's
you,
up,
sir.
Greg Turkanian? Chris Biner. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
Okay, so that adds
All right.
another one for Kyle.
Yeah, so that is going to be
3, right?
3-0 and a race to 9. Racket number 4 coming your way. Again, thank you all for tuning in here to Outer Point Streaming. I am Brian Hallelujah Hollenbeck, and if you're not familiar with that voice sitting next to me talking smack, that is Mr. Terry, the one and only Mr. Terry. What's your nickname again?
Iceman.
Iceman Nixon.
Because I freeze under pressure.
Coming up all the way from Racine or Kenosha? Is it?
Kenosha.
Kenosha, Wisconsin. Oh, let me get you guys over here to this view. Kyle the break here, and nothing falling again for him. Just going to give Dan an opportunity. Can see the one, has a shot on the one. He's got to get pretty perfect on that to get down for that 2 ball. It's there. You just got to be.
Man, I feel like Dan feels like he's been swimming upstream.
I tell you,
this match.
the first 2 games early,
Yeah.
and then
Here we go.
and that's what. Did it? I thought it parted the seas for him.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was concerned with, is hitting it too hard coming down there and knocking into some balls, but hitting it too little and getting perfect.
Well, we've both been around pool long enough to know just if you're not happy with the outcome, hang around for about 5 minutes.
Yeah,
the tides
exactly.
will turn.
Yeah, these 3 games can be quickly erased.
That's it. Nice shot.
That was a very nice shot.
And here again.
But you can tell he's getting a little frustrated here.
Yeah, I think so.
Again, no, that's pool, man.
You know it.
If you're not happy with the outcome, just like you're saying, wait 5 minutes.
Right.
The tides can change faster than you
That's
can
facts.
say, this sucks.
I was playing this guy.
Pete Beshka. Appreciate it, Pete.
I was playing this guy down in Round Lake for 500, raced to 7. The dude had me 6-0, and I beat him.
Are you serious? Nice. That's the same thing at Nationals.
Yeah.
I was at Nationals where it was a race to 6. I was down, same with 5-1. And I said, I'm not giving up. And
It's
I
my
ended up
buddy.
beating him 6-1.
I was with my buddy John Ahern. God rest his soul. He's one of the funniest guys you ever want to meet. He's like, they're going to have to put that guy on suicide watch.
All right. Timmy Bloomer's in the house. What's up, Tim?
Timothy Bloomers, what's up, buddy? How are you, sir? That's a good man.
He certainly is.
Oh, Kyle must be a popular guy. He's got three people on this that are cheering for him.
Does he?
Yep. Go, Kyle. Get him, Kyle, and keep it up, Kyle. By Hannah, Lisa, and Rhea. Anybody got love for Dan out there?
Oh, I'm sure there's plenty out there.
I'm sure, yeah.
They're just not speaking right now.
All right, so this shout-out goes to either Rhea, Lisa, or Hannah. What's Kyle's nickname? He didn't want to give us one.
Yes.
We won't tell him you told us.
Please share. And we want the nastiest, dirtiest ones that you can think of that he has. Something that we can say on the stream, though. So,
Yeah, it's a family show.
well, not necessarily.
I didn't want to be the one to ruin it, so...
All right, Dan's got a rhythm going here. This is what he needed. He needed to get
Just a nice, easy stroke on this will get you shape on
Yep.
that 7.
Needed-
Easy.
needed to get himself a few ball run here. That's not going to help him.
He got the shape.
Yeah, well, yeah, he's not going to be happy with that one.
No, probably not.
So this is no walk in the park. Oh,
Yeah.
he's banking this? I don't like that.
I'm thin to win. I'm cutting that ball.
Okay, hey, who the hell are we?
I know it's late. He
Who-
must
Jesus.
bank at Chase where they're open 24/7. Oh,
and then he one-stroked it.
again.
He did the
God
one
rest
stroke.
his soul. John Ahern at that point was the same guy shot that one.
Yeah, he shot that a little quick. I think he was so happy he made that bank. He's like, I got this easy one. Let me get him.
Yep.
Well, it's going to give Dan an opportunity to get himself on the board here and get some
That's it. Get off the schneid.
get some confidence going here. He's gonna come around 2 or 3 rails for this. Don't try to hold. Okay, I wouldn't have tried to hold that.
No,
Come around.
I'm spinning bottom
all you-
right.
Yeah, all you got to do is really come to the middle or even farther in the table, because then it's natural shape to come right back across
That's
the
it.
table for a 10.
That's it.
Now,
Not that he can't make this
no,
ball.
right.
And it's going to give him natural shape. Just watch out for the
Well,
side
the
pocket.
Side pocket. Don't want to put too much top on this. So
Yep.
he's putting a little low on it, which is good. But
Oy.
yeesh.
He's just not having a good time out there at this point.
No, he's not. But this is no easy task for
No.
Kyle either, though. This is because he's got to make this 9 and get back around for shape on the 10 ball.
He's just a smidge past cutting that in the
Is he
side. So
trying
he's
to
got to
cut
put
it?
a stroke. No, he's got to put a stroke on it. It's my point.
Yeah, see,
Okay.
that's what I was talking about. So, oh, look at this. Is he going to? Oh,
Aye.
I thought he was going to not make it and then hook it down, but now Dan's got the option.
Dan doesn't want to shoot this, but he's got to shoot.
He's got to shoot it, yeah. But if he can make this is what's going to give him the confidence. Okay,
That's it.
let me go.
Take a deep breath, make a ball.
Yep. I'm going to get you guys over there to this view here. You see a better shot of it going down the rail. Oh. As outer points come out and jump at you. I almost left him pretty straight on here. Missed it.
Look like it.
Yeah, as soon as I saw that ball going up and where it crossed the center of the table, I knew it was.
I wasn't watching the monitor. I was actually watching the
That's
table out
that.
there, and it looked like he missed it, but I didn't want to say anything.
That's exactly. I was watching it out
Okay.
there too. I wasn't watching it here.
celebrate one here for Dan.
Yep. There you go. Yep. There you go. All right, Dan's on the board, 3-1. That's going to give him a little bit of Here's the thing. I would say that give him a little bit of confidence, but he's got to put a good streak of a few balls and run a table out to get that confidence because you can tell in his stroke he's a little timid. He's a little reserved right now, not confident about.
Well, I'll tell you what. You can play pretty good, and like I say, I don't know either one of these gentlemen, but the fact of the matter, I know this. There are people that play good, put them on a TV table one time.
Oh yeah.
And knees start shaking. I'm not saying that's the case here, because like I say, I don't know these guys. But the fact of the matter, I know a lot of people that can play until you put them under the lights.
Yep. Yep.
And then others, vice versa, they play better.
All right. After this break, I'm gonna switch it over. I'm gonna just head out and just check the tournament here real quick in case something's got to get updated.
He's that's what he needed right there.
Yep, he's got a great opportunity here. Good, nice break, nice solid break. Everything's wide open. If he can get a run on this table here, it'll give him a huge vote of confidence.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, this is definitely what Dan needed. All right, one ball down. A little bit of a slice for the 2 on the side. We'll see if he can maneuver that cue ball and not run into the 6 or the 10. You got to hit this perfect to run that cue ball between the 6 and the 10.
Came up a little short on that, huh?
Oh, that was good now.
Yeah, but just a little too hard, though. He hit it great. Hit it absolutely great to come between those two. Just hit a little too hard.
Well, at least he's got a shot on the 3, and if he doesn't want to play this in the side pocket, then
Yeah, he's playing it safe here.
I'd go 2 rails and try and park that. Well, that ain't bad.
Nope, got him. Got it pretty good.
I think he got coverage behind the 8.
Give you this look here. Yeah. He got him. Got him on that. Should be able to hit it fairly easily. One rail. That side pocket is almost in the way for that, but I think it should. I think he should be.
Oh, you know it is Kyle. He might just jump and fire this thing.
Right? Yeah, no.
Was he 2 for 2?
I think he would do the 310 combo. Just jump it, 310 combo it. That's what I would do.
Is he 2 for 2 on the jump shots?
Yeah. He won to win the game.
Right.
Let's see if he goes below the side pocket or above it. Yeah, he went below it. Yeah, look at this. Wow.
Okay.
Very nicely done.
Man, that's some Carlo Beato kicks.
Boy, I tell you, he's...
You ever watch that dude from the Philippines?
Oh, yeah.
Carlos
Beato?
Beato?
Oh, yeah.
That guy can play.
Yeah, he can. And here's the thing: is Kyle's getting a good hit on him, and that's the most important thing: is to make sure you get the good hit, because good things happen when you get that hit.
Absolutely. Do not give up ball in hand. Good things happen sometimes.
Yep. Dan's going for the one rail kick again here. Just want to make sure you hit the ball. Just make sure you hit it. Yep. Good hit. And again, good things happen when you at least get the good hit.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Let me get you guys right here because he's banking this back. And the bank is there. But do you play this as
I'm playing a safe behind
that's what I'm doing.
I'm
playing
going behind
a
a
safe
9 ball.
I'd actually go behind the 6 and the 5. Well, who the hell are we? Again. And shape. Okay, we just need to just shut up.
Yeah.
Because
so I'm not looking at the table now. I'm looking at the monitor, and what is the 5-6? I thought was the 4-6.
Oh, yeah. No, the 4 is the pink.
I didn't notice. Yeah, again with the TV balls.
Yep. I'm so tired of the 2 and the 4 ball screwing me up, and
Right.
I'm like, I had enough of this. Now, did you notice on that stroke by Kyle? He kind of steered it a little bit, and he's not stroking through it.
Yep.
In the beginning, the first couple of games, he was actually stroking through the ball. Now I think he's I don't know if it's just a little more timidness or maybe nerves getting, but he's kind of he's poking at it and kind of steering it a little bit.
Yeah, I got some students of mine that tend to try and drive the ball. Mm-hmm. They're steering it. Okay. And one more from the Schaefer crew. Karen Schaefer, go Kyle.
All right, Karen. Is this mom Karen, or is it sister, or
Wife, aunt, niece.
Yeah, could be anything.
Sister. Give us the skinny on Kyle. What's his nickname?
And I think Karen, you we had a benefit for her name was Hadley. Very sweet little girl, and unfortunately she ended up passing away, but we had a benefit up here for her, and Kyle actually had called me and put it together on their behalf, but yeah, Karen's mom.
Okay, that's Mom. Okay, Mom, what's Kyle's nickname?
Yeah, and if he doesn't have one, you got to come up with a good one for him.
Because if you don't, we're going to.
Yeah, Mom is the best one to come up with a good nickname for their kid.
Absolutely.
And he put question mark on her, so that means he's looking for one.
Yeah, I'm sorry to hear about that young lady's passing, but before you said that, I was going to comment on that. That's a way cool name. Hadley.
Hadley, yeah.
I think that's just fabulous.
Yeah. She was such a sweet little girl, too. I forgot exactly what she had, but it was so sad. Sad to hear the passing of her.
No way. Get out of there.
All
Like
right.
I say, I don't have a dog in the race here, but I'm certainly not wanting to see anybody scratch
No.
on that.
You hit that 7 ball really nice to come and get perfect shape on this to get to the 9 ball, but he just had to be
that's
careful.
a good stroke.
Careful with that side pocket. And unfortunately, it almost cost him. But
That was a really good stroke to get on at 10.
all right, he's waiting for the player next to him right there from the Friday night tournament, Peter Granlund, who executed his 5-9 combo to win the game. It looks like he won the match off of that. And after this 10 ball here, it's going to give Dan. I'm going to give you guys a quick look at the current status we have here. All our players in the 9-ball event going on here, 28 players, as well as our stream. So 3-2, rack number 6 coming your way. I'm going to step out and just make sure we get everything updated on the tournament. I'll be right back.
Okay, Kyle broke dry. Dan's up. Got a shot on the 1. All right, 1 ball down. And shot on the 2, which will naturally lead him to shape on the 3 ball. Nice and slow here. Very nice. That's a good shot. 4-8's not looking too advantageous, though.
Oh, no, that's not at all. No, because I don't think he's making it. It's too close to the rail to try to get that much out. You know what I mean? People look at like, oh, I can make that, but when it's that close to the rail, you can't. You're not going to get much on that.
You have to spin that ball, throw it away from it, and well.
See, I would have tried to cheat that pocket.
Absolutely.
Slide down
even
the
if
rail.
you got to go to the rail first.
Right.
Yeah, I'm definitely trying to get a little closer to my work.
Oh,
Hey,
wow,
what do we know?
And that's the thing. Looking at the screen, it looks closer.
Yes,
The angles look
absolutely.
so much different than. Now, unfortunately, it's a very nice shot, but unfortunately, he inadvertently hooked himself.
When you're thinking of that stuff, you got one more step. It's put bottom on the cue ball.
Correct.
And leave it. Even though it's on a long rail, you're in the center of the table. Well, I think he's going airborne for the 410.
Yeah. United Flight 101.
That's it.
Fasten your seatbelts. Put your trays in upright position. We are going airborne. And let's see if he gets off the flight deck. Yeah, he got off the flight deck, and look at this. I think he can't sell. Nope.
He got a catapult shot off the flight deck.
Yeah, he left the 4 available. I don't know if the 4 passes the 5 or not.
I believe it does.
You think so?
I think it does.
So you can definitely see the 4. And we shall see if he can make the 4. Oh yeah, he had plenty. He had plenty to make it.
Let's see if Dan banks it, Chase.
Pete, appreciate it. Appreciate you tuning in.
So far, Karen is unwilling to give up the nickname for Kyle.
Come on,
Come on,
Karen.
Mom.
You can do it. So some exciting news. I got a call the other day that I will be heading back down to Derby, and I am hoping that the man sitting in the booth with me here tonight is actually going to be heading down there with me.
I believe if somebody wanted to bet money on it, put the money on it because I'll be there.
Nice. Dude, it's so fun. It's a great time down there.
I love it. Pool is unlike any other.
Uh-oh. He called the 6, didn't he?
Yeah, I believe he did.
Yeah, I tell you, that's a tough one. I would have rather. Gosh, I don't know.
Yeah,
would you have played the?
Yeah, but here and again, got to know where the 5's going. Yeah. So, just like a golfer when they putt like cup speed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they had to have the wherewithal to know that you need to hit that as soft as you can to make the 6, but leave the 5 ball to where you have access at it. I was going to say, pool is unlike any other sport when you're dealing with the professionals. They are so readily accessible to talk to. I mean, you're walking right down a hallway next to them.
Absolutely. So Dan did not have a good opportunity to make a good hit there, so I like what he did. He just throw a ball up against there.
Absolutely.
And make Kyle work at it. Honestly, I think what he saw there was that he has seen the last couple shots from Kyle, and unfortunately it doesn't. Kyle's looking a little timid right now. So not saying that he's not shooting good, but I'm just saying his stroke is looking a little timid. I think Dan kind of sees that and is thinking, okay, I'm going to just put a ball up against there and I'm going to see what he can do with this.
Well, listen, if you have no good, high percentage to.
Jeez, did he line that up? No, I was going to say, I didn't think he lined that up. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Oh, no. Okay, Dan can see it. I thought for sure that 7 ball was coming up right in front of that 5 ball.
That ball skidded on him.
It did, but here's the thing. When you hit it that soft, though.
I get it. I'm just saying, I saw it turn.
Nope. Kyle's got it. He's got to slow down a little bit.
Well, he came out like gangbusters here, and it's kind of backed off a little bit. So,
well, he did, but the thing about it is he had the 2 short racks.
That's what I'm saying.
And he's got to slow it down just a little bit.
So I'm saying a tide will turn, and it's kind of turned a little.
Yeah, he's getting up there and shooting real quick, and that's what will get you in trouble real fast when you do that.
Yeah, Dan needs to take advantage of this.
I wouldn't have come around 3 rails.
Nope.
I would have just come straight back out. Just come straight back out.
I would have put bottom right on that.
I think center ball, just pocket speed, he would have come right back out, right to almost where the head spot was. You know what I mean? Your chancing with that 3 rails like that is getting hooked behind the 9, coming around that 3 rail. Or if you go too far, then you're coming back across this side of the table here and getting too close to your work. Me personally, I would have just rather just pocket speed and come back out. But again, it's what. Oh wow! And he drills it. Oh look at this!
Don't
look at
do
this!
It. Are you
That's
kidding me? He called that kick shot.
He did. Wow, he hit that so good.
Better call Ripley's, believe it or not.
Let's see if I got that or not. See, I would not do this. I personally would not do this.
This right here?
Yes.
There's no reason to.
No
I don't
reason.
care.
Right.
He's going to make it 99 out of 100
right.
times.
But
the fact of the matter is there's no reason to.
No, there's not. Because there is that chance you hit that cue ball off center a little bit, and then it throws the 10 ball.
What if the 9 ball skids?
Let's see if I got that. Oh, wow. And he drills it. Oh, look at this.
Don't
look at
do
this.
It. Are you
That's
kidding me? He called that kick. That law. It's what? Oh, wow. And he drills it. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Are you
That's
kidding me? He called that kick shot.
He did. Wow, he hit that so good.
Better call Ripley's, believe it or not.
There we go.
Oh,
yep. There you go. All right. That's unfortunate because Dan hit that. He hit that kick shot real well. But here's the thing. He put himself in that spot. You know what I mean? And
yeah, he did.
You don't put yourself in that spot, bad things cannot happen. But it is what it is. Made the shot, but unfortunately scratched. All right, rack number 7 coming your way. Again, we want to thank you all for tuning in here to Outer Point Streaming. We are the stream channel for the players. This is not for us. This is for the players. And we thoroughly enjoy doing this for the players. They love to go back and watch. Oh, that cue ball was spinning enough where it was going down in that pocket, but that 6 ball got in the way, so Dan got very fortunate there. Can see the 1 ball, but unfortunately not a great shot. He could play a safe here, or he could carry him off the 1 and try to make the 9, possibly. I don't know if I would do that, because if you miss it, you're just kind of leaving everything wide open. See, just like that. That's what I'd be afraid of. You take that shot. Nothing's really tied up now. But if you take that shot and you miss it, you're leaving him a shot on the 1. And now, if Kyle just connects the dots here, he should have this game, but he's got to connect the dots and make the balls.
You're going to need a nice shot on the 3.
Yeah, you're just gonna stop it right there because the 4's hanging in the pocket.
I get it. I mean, and there's no such thing as a long shot on a 7-foot table, but the shape from the 5 to the 6 will be the.
Yeah, and I would draw just straight back out. Don't even run in the 7.
I'm not trying to touch that 7 ball.
No, not at all.
He just made that harder on himself.
Yes, sir, absolutely. So I say, just take that ball straight on. You're cheating the pocket a little bit, but it's still going to go in. Draw straight out. Leave that 7 ball right there, because then you got the 6 ball and the 7 ball's in the pocket.
Yep.
So he called the 9 here.
6-9 combo on the bank.
The only problem I see with this is if he does make it, he's running in the backside of that 7, and it could. Oh, I thought it was gonna. He came out okay, but unfortunately, he didn't make the shot. So that's hitting that 7 ball. Don't recommend that at home, folks. Just leave that ball alone.
Yeah, there's no reason to hit that 7. Nice shot.
Yep. Nice stroke by Dan. Had himself a little the wrong angle here, but he could just do the same. Oh, I don't know if I put top on this because I think you're going to run into the 8 ball. Yep. Yeah, it's looking like he might run into the side of the 8 ball, but I just jack up on it. Just draw back. Just there you go. Just draw back on it. Just the most important thing with these shots is stroke through it.
That's it.
Oh, so he's going top. He might be able to get past the 8 ball. No. See, that's what I was afraid of. Going to run into it.
He cut that in there, though.
Yeah, it's doable, but you got to be careful. Don't scratch in the side pocket.
Give me a tip of right English on this. Put a little inside English on it.
Nicely done. Now, what are you doing to get back on the 10 ball? This is a weird angle here.
Well, this is one when he hits that 8 ball shot, you got to know that you're going
right
long rail, and back over a little more than what you're faced with right now.
He almost has to put enough low left on this to come back to that first diamond before the side pocket, and then come back across, which will come back to the first diamond.
8:30 on the clock, and spin it.
Oh, to come around?
Yep. You should go, well, like you were saying, it just like that. He didn't put enough bottom left on it.
No.
Still, makeable shot.
Yep. Almost at that point, just take what the table gives you and make a good shot.
That's it. Take a deep breath, make a ball.
All right, Dan puts this one down and get it to within 1, but I'm not going to commentate or curse him. We're just going to see what happens.
Attaboy.
All right in the hole.
And for the record, I don't believe in a commentator curse.
I know you don't.
I see that stuff all the time, and I'm watching the pros. Oh, I put a cup. No, you didn't.
No, you didn't. That was just his bad stroke.
That's a fact. Thank you.
All right, 4-3.
It's got nothing to do with what we're saying in here.
No. Dan's got it back to within 1. And I wonder if did that camera get moved on me? It did. Hold on a second. Let me readjust this here.
Well, Fred Renner, hello, liked and shared. How are you,
What's up,
sir?
Fred? How are you, sir? I tell you what, you ever want any good salsa? Fred Renner is the dude.
That's the man to see.
Oh, he's the man. You still doing your salsa, Fred? Please tell me you are. I got to get up there and I was just up in Wausau, actually. I should have called you up and got some salsa from you.
God, it's like Canada. Wausau.
Wausau. Oh, nice break by Kyle. Look at that.
Oh,
the seas
and
spread
the sea parts.
All right. I'm going to just go check on the tournament real quick because I know Michelle's busy up at the bar, so I just want to check to make sure everything's good with the tournament to keep that rolling.
Cool.
I'll be right back.
All right, Eric sending a message. Thanks for the stream. You are welcome, sir. And Matthew, another one rooting for Kyle. And speaking of, Kyle's up 4-3. Made a ball on a break, got shape on a 1.
Very nicely done.
That's it. That'll work.
You hit that real well to get back on that. Now, here's the thing. Most people will look at this and go, okay, I got to spin it. No, if you hit the center ball, it's going to come straight back down table.
It's natural.
Just like that. Perfect. Because you want an angle on these balls. You don't want to be straight on them.
Me personally, let the cat out of the bag. I want an angle on every shot.
Every shot. Yes, sir. That's why the people that have asked me, give them some help, they're like pattern. The balls in the center of the table are the hardest balls to get to. You know what I mean? They really are. People don't think that because they're in the middle of the table.
Yeah.
No. They're actually the hardest ones to actually get to and maneuver out of. Oh.
Well, this is about the only shot you might want to be a smidge to straight in on so you can draw straight back. That's a good angle right there.
Yeah, I think that's a great angle for him. He just has to put a good stroke on this. Oh, and he spun out of it.
Did you see how much spin was on that cue ball?
But did you see how his backhand, he turned? He was turning it. Yeah, he spun that one a little bit too much.
Just a smidge.
But he got great shape, though. Now, granted, he wouldn't have been in that exact spot had he made it, but he would have been pretty close there because he didn't miss it by much. I don't think that 610 is 710 is lined up. Is it? No. What would you do here? I personally would just thin off the 7. The 7's going to stay right there. It's not going anywhere.
Yeah.
Thin off the left side of the 7. Come around 2 rails. The thing you don't want to do though is you don't want to leave the 10 ball next to the pocket. So you want to hit it hard enough where the 10 ball will come out, but the cue ball gets back up by the 8 ball. You know what I mean? Give it a long shot.
If you hit that thin enough and the 10 ball goes 2 rails, it might come back out and serve you as a blocker.
See,
like that.
Yes, like but
that's what I was talking about.
Right. Yeah, I'd like that, but I would have liked to see him thin that a little bit more.
Well, yeah, my point.
I mean?
If you thin it more, you're going to get up here closer to the 8 ball.
To the 8 ball and leave a straighter shot. Now, Kyle, all he really has to do is put a little bit of right spin on this, and it'll be natural shape to come around 2, possibly 3 rails to get on the 8. He just has to be careful not to put too much on it because that top left corner pocket could come into play. Oh, see, he didn't put any right on that. He'd put no right on that whatsoever.
Oh, I got a million things running through my mind right now if I'm shooting that ball. And none of them I can say on, on the stream.
Not going into that side pocket. That's very unfortunate. He hit it good, but like I said, he needed to put a little bit of right on it.
Half a tip.
Yep.
Yeah, don't leave this thing on the long rail. Get down there close to your work.
Now, me personally, I would have gone the other way because you're coming straight more towards the ball. You have a better option of actually getting straight on that ball because if he would have hit that a little harder, it would have gone right at that 10 ball.
Yep.
Now, he got away with it and he made it.
Yeah, he did.
But you try to eliminate and use shots that will give you a higher percentage to get on your next ball.
Oh, we're tied up 4-4.
Oh, here it is, 4-4. Race to 9, alternate break. Dan is up to break. And Michelle is up at the bar. I don't see anybody quitting here, but I'm just going to real quick, as long as we have a break, I'm going to go out and just check to make sure nobody has finished. I need to update something. I'll be right back.
619 quarts of salsa this year. All righty, Fred.
That's it, Fred? You're slacking, buddy. Wow, 619 quarts. Good for you. He also has ditchweed, too.
I have no idea what that is.
Or what's that called, Fred? Is it's ditchweed? It looks like I think looks like asparagus, but it's like they call it ditchweed or something. It's supposed to be really good.
Okay.
Mark Sobiek in the house. What's up, Mark? All right, I'll be right back.
All right. Made a ball on a break. Got shape on the 1. Plays is pretty good. He should have shape on the 2 as well. Tony Martin in the house. Hello, gentlemen. How are you, sir?
What's up, Tony?
Ain't seen you in a minute, young man. Where you been hiding? All right. No bueno. Thomas Bone watching from Florida.
Thomas, what's up? Your brother's up here playing the 9-ball. Marcus Bone, his brother's up here playing.
Okay.
Whenever we should get Yenor's dad in here. You want to talk with Yenor's dad a little bit? Maybe get him to give us a nickname for his son.
Oh yeah.
He said he'll come up with a good one.
Absolutely.
Hold on a second. Let me go talk to him. See if he wants to step on in here. He just did not want to do that. All right, I'll be right back.
Working. I see that. I hope you mean working at your game. All right, Kyle's got ball in hand. Looks like he's going to effort the 2-7 combo. Good shot. Got shape on the 2. All righty. Fred is making pickled asparagus. Picked wild in the ditches, hence the name, the best ditch weed in the state. All right, Kyle has successfully pocketed the 2-3, got shape on the 4. Might have to work that cue ball a little bit to get on the 5 on the opposite side of the table. And he's choosing to either shoot a real thin cut or a bank shot on the 5. Okay, came up a little short on the 5. All right, Dan got a opportunity to go up a game here.
Did you read Fred's
keep it together
comment about
the asparagus? Yeah, I read that
so
one.
that's why it's called ditchweed. So I did talk to Dan Yenner's dad. Okay. So
drum roll.
The scoop is, I said, we need a nickname for him. And he said, well, I'll tell you what. He's like, so his mom, who is his dad's ex-wife, is Japanese. And his middle name is Lee.
Okay.
So he said, used to go, Daniel Lee.
Daniel Lee.
But then he's just like, then it kind of worked into Daniel Leeson.
Daniel Leeson.
So he's like, well, you can always Danielson.
Now,
so he's part Japanese.
If you gave me an entire year to come up with this kid's nationality, I'm going to lose money on that bet.
I know, right? You know, when I looked at Dan, I was like, God, he does kind of look, but I would have never guessed.
Not to me. And even after you told me that, I still look at it. Guy ain't got no Japanese blood in him.
All right.
He kept that together for a nice 4-ball run out.
Danielson, nice 4-ball run out.
Okay.
Thomas Bone. Nephew. Who's your nephew? You're talking about Marcus? Is Marcus your nephew? I thought he said he was your brother. Wayne Schaefer. Wayne, are you, is this dad tuning in here? Cal, relax and play your game. You got this. Remember, you can send these up to the screen, too, if you want.
Yeah, I'm being lazy.
that's all right.
Yeah, being so we're not getting any action from the moms, can the dads let us in on the nicknames?
There we go. Yeah. Dads are more attuned to actually saying, you know what? Look,
They think it's funny.
yeah, I'll tell you what his nickname
Yeah.
is. What we used to call him when he was a little chump.
Yep. Maybe he's still wearing diapers.
All right, 5-4. Dan Yenor is in the lead. Kyle Braken did make one on the break, but does not have a shot. I don't know. I think he can see the one, but doesn't have a shot. But again, I want to thank everybody for tuning in here to Outer Point Streaming. We are the stream channel for the players. We certainly appreciate it. Wherever you're, well, actually, you're only watching on YouTube because my restream wasn't working. But if you would, please do us a favor, smash up that like button for us on this.
Man, Jody, I am not even going there. You want to? You
Jody
can read
Orbit.
it. I'm not.
What is it?
I'm not saying that.
Just call him the
Nope.
well.
Nope. Not
Yop.
doing it.
That's good. You can call it
Nope.
the Yop.
Not doing it.
Not doing it. He's like, nope, I'm not doing it.
Nope. Nope. Nope.
Danielson the Jop. That's like it's like a Star Wars character. The Jop.
Not doing it.
Joppa. Oh, it's gonna miss. But look at this.
Safety allowed.
Hey Dan, next time make it instead of playing safe. Actually, he's probably happy as hell he did not make that one because
Exactly.
he was SOL if he did make it.
Yeah, he's not liking life if he'd have made that one.
No. Not at all. Hey, I actually went down there, and I usually don't like advertise for other things, but I tell you what. So I'm a Freemason.
Okay.
Part of the Freemasons are Shriners.
Mm-hmm.
The Children's Shriners Hospital and the Shriners you see are doing the circus and all that. Have you ever been to the Shriners building down on Wisconsin Avenue?
No.
It's on 30th Wisconsin. I was there for the first time 2 days ago because I had to drop off some fishing equipment because the group that we have in our Ozaki Lodge, the Jobies, which is the young girls kind of Freemason group that they get together, they decided to partake in tree decorating. And every year, I guess the Shriners do this. It's called the Tree Frenzy or something like that. I actually heard it on the radio, which I was surprised. But they advertise. Oh, look at this. Kyle is going for a hop over. Yeah, no, that didn't work. He was trying to hop over the one rail hop. But anyway, I went down there to take some fishing equipment down there. And I walk in there. Dude, this is so cool. It actually started today. All the way through next, I think it's Saturday.
Okay.
You go in there, it's $5 to enter. But you can buy, it's $1 a piece for raffle tickets. You can put your raffle tickets in any of the trees. There's buckets they have there.
Yeah.
If your ticket gets pulled, you win the whole tree, the ornaments on the tree, and everything below the tree. And they have big screen TVs.
All the presents under the tree.
Yes.
Nice.
It is absolutely, and I'm walking through this thing going, there's got to be at least 70 trees in this place.
Wow.
And like I said, there's big screen TVs in there. All kinds of cool stuff in there. iPads. I was looking through something like, holy cow, this is really cool.
Interesting.
I'm actually going to head down there. And it's for a good cause because everything goes towards the Shriners for the hospitals and,
Nothing
and
wrong
the
with
kids.
that.
But pretty cool event that I didn't even know was going on. But I tell you, if you have a chance, get down to the Shriners on 30th in Wisconsin. It's a Shriners building down there.
Anything going to help out some kids
Yes.
with medical issues, whatever.
Absolutely.
So, I used to manage a GNC vitamin store.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, and they stuck me in this brand new store in a little strip mall in Antioch, Illinois to start.
Oh, jeez.
And from November through like mid-January, they would have us collecting money for no, he's fine. For donations to St. Jude Children's Hospital.
Oh, nice.
So every Tuesday morning we would have a phone, conference call.
Yeah.
Like everybody in that group was 30-some stores. Most of them were in Wisconsin. I think there were 4 stores in Illinois.
Mm-hmm.
So there were 2 brand new stores. Me and this buddy of mine, Carlos, he had one that was in Fox Lake. So our goal was to collect $800 for St. Jude's. and a couple of the big stores, you know, the like Bayshore Mall or whatever
yep,
up here, that
yep.
type of thing. They had $1,500 goals, and one of them managers up there just
Nicely done by Dan.
trying to be superstar goes,
Yeah.
make my goal 3,000.
Are you serious?
And so then that kind of upped a few of them, and so then Carlos is a younger kid, but real nice guy. He goes, hey, make my. He took Mike. Mike McNeil was our regional sales director. He goes, hey, Mike, make my goal 1,500. Mike goes, okay. I kept mine at 8. As soon as we got off the conference call, I called Carlos. I said, man, are you nuts? What are you doing? He goes, well, the other guys. I said, dude, keep your goal at 8. Go get your 1,500, and you look like a superstar.
Right, exactly.
Right?
Yep.
So in the process of that conference call, one of our female managers goes, I'll tell you what, any of you guys get 3,000, and I will personally write you a check for 300.
Really?
And so here I am telling these knuckles, I'm telling everybody that come in the store. And I'm like, dude, why don't you just throw $10 for the kids?
Mm-hmm.
And so I started getting people. I'm asking, you can't get 10 if you don't ask for it.
Right.
Long story short,
Oh, just came up a little short there.
I collected 3,300.
Did you really? Nice.
Yeah, and so I
Nice.
outsmacked every one of these. And so then Samin had to give me 300, so I got 3,600.
Nice.
That started a run of everywhere I went. Now I'm getting this. The last year I was there, he made my goal 4,000, and I'm in one of the smallest foot traffic stores. I'm like, Mike, what are you doing? He goes,
Nicely done by Dan.
He goes, well, you got this last year. I said, it's a small traffic store.
Yeah.
I said, well, what if I weren't here, what would the goal be? And he'd go, 4,000. I'm like, that's
No.
not right.
No.
So anyways, I built a pool cue and raffled it off.
Oh, did you really?
Do you know Mike Enters?
Yeah. Yeah.
He won the raffle.
Did he really?
And he was a teammate of mine, but I did it off of the lotto, like the 100-ball lottery, whatever it was.
Yeah.
And I said the last white ball drawn is going to be the winner, and Mike Enters won that cue. And I collected $4,800 for that. Yeah.
That's awesome.
For that raffle.
Well, Dan played a phenomenal safe there. I don't know if that's what he was trying to do, but he...
Honestly, I think he was just trying to hit the 8.
Yeah, I think so, too.
And
look at
like that, only Dan's outcome was a little better than Kyle's.
Yeah, Kyle got a good hit there, but unfortunately left a pretty easy shot here for Dan. Pretty natural shape here.
Well, we got another Kyle. You got this from Carissa. This guy's popular.
So, yeah, right?
He's got a lot of fans.
All right. I'm going to just quick go out and see. Actually, I think I saw Michelle coming up over here. But
that's a good shot. Good control.
I like that. I like that shot because now he's got a perfect angle to slide. I would put a lot of just slide above that side pocket.
I'll tell you what.
Don't mess with it.
Listen, you can run into this 10 ball and be okay. If you try and drag it over there, the side pocket's in the way. See what I mean? Yeah, you got to go a little harder than that. But you see, if he goes a little harder, he gets separation.
But I personally, that is okay. But I personally like the fact that if you put a good stroke on this, you can draw above that side pocket and be perfectly fine. So he's just going to carry him off of it and bring the cue ball over here for a safe.
It's not a bad gig.
No, it's a pretty straight in bank, though.
Yeah.
Kyle's just got to hit this firm, and it should go in. But it's best case scenario for Dan is that's probably the best thing he could have done there. Unfortunately, he just ended up a little too close to his work.
Yeah.
What's he doing?
Banking the 10 ball.
I thought he was.
He almost made it.
Yeah, the way he was cued, I thought he was trying to cut it and just play it safe. Yeah, Dan can put this one down. And he does. He takes a 2-game lead, 6-4. Race to 9, so we have got a race to 3-5. Dan's got to go 3 more games. Kyle has to go 5 more games.
All right, 6-4. It's on.
Again, thank you all for tuning in here to Outer Point Streaming, the only Outer Point Streaming, the stream channel for the players. We appreciate you tuning in here tonight for this match. Again, the exciting news is got the call that we'd be heading back down to Derby again this year. Had a lot of fun for a little while down there. And then unfortunately had to finish it off by myself, but I had fun by myself. Had Tim DeRider in the booth with me. Had a couple other. We actually had Joshua Filler came in. Sky Woodward, actually.
Sky's a good dude.
Oh, Sky's a great guy. What's his name? Tyler's a good friend. He was supposed to. They thought he was going to be the pick this year for Moscone. Gosh, what's his name? I forgot his name.
You're talking about Shane Wolford, are you?
No. I think he's is he Texas? His dad does the table. He does work for. He does a great table mechanic.
You talking about Oscar?
Oscar Dominguez.
They're from California.
That's right.
Yeah,
Just as I said, California's got Sacramento.
Yep.
But Oscar was in the booth down there.
That dude can play.
Oh, dude, he can. He's great.
So can his dad.
Yes, but Oscar is one of the most down-to-earth freaking guys.
Tremendously nice guy.
Oh, man. We sat there and shot the crap for a while the match was going on, the other match was going on, and he's just a very down-to-earth, cool guy. Oh, just get past that 9. Just get past the 9. He did, but that's going to be tough to get up on this 5.
When Skyler was just a kid up and coming, and I'm talking about like adolescent kid, I was living down by Paducah, Kentucky, and that's where he's from.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
And so I ran across him at Derby. I'm like, hey, man, you ever get back to Paducah? I said, I used to go in a pool hall where you were at. He goes, the one by Taco John's. And I'm like, yeah, that one on the belt line.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, it's just funny to me.
Oh, that came out a little too far.
Yeah.
Actually, I see Dan's dad is back in the pool hall, so I'll be right back. I'm going to go see if he wants to come in and make a few little comments.
Well, Will, if you haven't been to the Derby, my friend, you got to get there. It is, without a doubt, a great time. Not a good time, it's a great time. You got any passion, which I know you do, for pool, you got to get there. I mean, you can watch all the pros play. I mean, right there, just front row seat. Oh, don't do it to him.
Oops. Yeah. So I'm going to turn this on. Put those on. You just got to be really close to the mic. Right.
Yeah, like right up on it.
All right, so you want to introduce it?
I got it.
Is it good?
There we go. All right, Kyle made a good shot on the 5 and scratched in that upper right-hand corner as you're looking at the screen.
What's your first name? John. Introduce John Yenor.
And this is, we have in the booth special guest, Dan Yenor's father, John. Welcome aboard, sir.
Thank you. A little nervous, but excited.
There he is.
Beautiful facility here Brian has.
Yeah, we have fun in here. This is a blast.
And I enjoy watching my son play. I don't get a chance to see him as much as I used to, and he keeps his composure better than he used to, so it's a little more enjoyable that way too. He doesn't throw his stick anymore.
I played on teams with Dan, so I know that.
Yeah. But yeah, he's improved his game. It's a good match today. You've had some good breaks, and you both had some tough ones. But that's pool, I guess.
All right, I think he overran that a little bit. So
Yeah.
little bottom right, go to the other side, back over. Just put a nice stroke on it. Let your stroke out.
Oh, little poke there, maybe.
Well, he
was
put
tough.
He put a good stroke on it. Just, you can miss that ball, and literally your point of contact on your object ball could be a 16th of an inch.
Yeah.
32nd of an inch, and you'll miss the shot.
Yeah, I enjoy playing pool, but I don't play often and not as good as majority of these guys out here.
No, this is simply a game that, everybody can make shots, but if you're going to get dialed in to where you're putting that cue ball on a dime for leave on your next shot.
Right. It's enjoyable. I enjoy watching.
Well, it's a great game.
That was a great cut. Great cut there.
He cut the paint off that ball. That brings us to 6-5. Dan's still in the lead. Excuse me.
Yeah, that's one of the things I think he's improved on is, when he would get down, when he first started playing, he would get in his head a lot, and he would beat himself. But he's keeps his composure a little bit better than he used to. So that's a good thing.
Well, we all it's any other lesson in life. You're going to learn it.
Right.
I had a friend of mine, Steve Carrion, used to work for Bob Rundy, who started Sean Hughes back in the day. Bob Rundy and Terry Romine were partners.
Is that from Romine's?
Yes,
down in Milwaukee.
Yeah. So Terry Romine was the money man per se, and Bob Rundy was the talent as far as making the cues.
Okay.
So Steve Carrion used to work for Bob, and I had Steve make me 10 Hustler cues. When you put them together, they look like a regular bar cue.
Okay.
But they played like a custom cue. And I was playing, it wasn't even in a tournament for money, it was in a regular weekly league match.
Mm-hmm.
And I had a real thin cut, but I had to hold the cue ball for shape on the 8. I hit it perfect, but we're playing on bad equipment. I hit it soft enough to make it, and it rolled out about 3/4 of a diamond. I snapped that cue in two. And my buddy, who was standing right by the pocket I was shooting the ball into, he said, "Terry, why would you ruin your equipment because you're playing on bad equipment?" He goes, "The ball was headed right for the hole, but because you had to hit it soft to hold it for your next shot, it rolled off." He goes, "So now you got a broken cue because you're playing on bad equipment."
Yeah.
I never broke another cue in my life.
Yeah, especially the price of some of these cues, you can't afford to.
Yeah, that was about 30 years ago.
Okay.
I only had $50 in it. I gave him $500 to make 10 cues for me.
Oh, well, I guess you break one, it's not the end of the world. But
the cue I play with now is a $4,000 one of a kind cognoscenti.
Wow.
However, it doesn't matter if it's a $50 cue or a $4,000 cue. I'll never do that again.
Right.
All right, Will, so you want to take the party bus down to Derby. Man, I am riding shotgun with you, brother. Oh. Yeah, we could do that.
Got a tough break there.
I smell a safety coming here.
Yeah. Yes.
So the shot here, thin this 6 ball till you get into this rail and basically pop it right up on the 10 ball, but you want to send the cue ball all the way up here.
Right. I think it'll probably naturally go down the table, wouldn't it?
Well, yeah, but you got to hit it with a little authority.
Sure.
Let's see if he pulls that off. You know this guy right here, Mark?
I've met Mark a couple times. He's a great guy.
He said, "Hey, John, good to hear from you, buddy."
Yeah, there. Thanks, Mark. I watch. Mark puts a lot of posts out on Facebook. He's a real motivator, and
Cool.
He's done a lot of, I guess, really changed his life around. A real positive guy. So
Gotta love that.
Congratulations to you, Mark. I'm sure you motivate a lot of people. So you do a lot of good things.
That's good. I'm all about the positive.
Yeah, I met him up here, actually. He was playing with Dan in a tournament. I think they called him Big Mark, I believe, even though he's not so big anymore.
All right. In a perfect world, Dan is going to find that cue ball between the 8 and 9. Now, he looks like he's about straight in on that ball.
It looks like that 9 will go past that 10 in the corner. Yeah,
it definitely goes by there. This here, you could stun this ball over if you know this shot.
Just don't scratch the
No,
side.
it'll be fine.
Oh.
Okay, and
Okay.
2 rails.
Okay.
That's a good shot.
I mean, it's the thing about pool. There's so many ways to skin the cat, as you can say. Everyone sees the table a little different, I imagine.
Yeah, if you ever play partners pool, where they call Scotch doubles, where you only get to take one shot and then it's your partner's shot.
Right. Yep. Yeah, you got to set them up.
Well, yeah, and that's all well and good till you have a left-handed partner
Like
because
me.
they think
That's me.
they think from the opposite side and they shoot from the opposite side of the table. So on this rail closest to us, that's a good shot.
Yeah, that was
Very
well
nice.
done. Nice touch.
That's the second time that he's kind of held it together and made a 4 or 5 ball out.
Yeah, and
Very
that's
nice.
That's what I was talking about before. I think he's really matured his game. He doesn't get in his own head quite as much.
Well, I'll tell you what, he
so I'm proud of him that way.
he was like a salmon strip swimming upstream in the Pacific Northwest to start this.
Yeah.
Kyle made a combination and hooked himself.
And then the jump, huh?
And then jumps and makes a 210. He made 2 of those jump shots.
That was an incredible shot, that jump.
Yeah. But he got out to a 2 or 3-0 lead.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it was 3-0,
And,
I believe.
And Dan was, I just know he was shaking his head going, "Are you kidding me?" But he's hung in there. And now he's up 2 games, 7-5.
Yeah. He's in pretty good shape, but there's still a lot of pool here.
Yeah, wins one more and he's on the hill. Yeah, let's see, what do we got here?
Hey, go dry.
Looks dry, and
Well, not a bad leave.
I don't think he might be able to see the one. He's not making it, cutting it in that corner.
Yeah.
You might have to try and come up with some either bank shot or play a safety of some sort.
Tough cut, but I think he can see that.
Yeah, this is a makeable shot. Slow ride.
Uh-oh.
Slow ride.
Uh-oh.
The fact that he actually hit that 2 saved him from scratching.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, the tables are pretty quick. Oh, I'm not sure what he was thinking there, but I'm sure not what he wanted to do.
Yeah, this 2 balls easy to make, 3 balls not that easy to get
Yeah, where are you going to go
get
with that?
shape on that.
Oh, look at this. Banks the 2 into the
Well,
10.
there you have it.
Another combo. That was a good read.
Well, okay. 7-6. Dan still in the lead. Alrighty.
I think another.
Yeah, dry break. Shot on the 1. 2 balls not looking too good.
Yeah, Dan just walked up to the booth. I don't think he saw me in here.
No.
I can.
He's probably focused on what he's got to do out there.
Yeah. So I'm not going to say anything bad about him because I know he's going to play this back. So,
Yeah, he's
I
gonna watch the playback.
I got to watch out so he speaks to me again.
Oh, that's funny. Yeah, that's good stuff. Okay. Okay. All right, we got a young man that's out there watching the stream live. Want to give a shout out to Kyle's boy Sam. He's probably out there going, I could beat these guys. Just give me a chance. So shout out to you, big guy. All righty then. Man, I think the jump cue's coming out of the gate. Which, my personal opinion, jump cues ought to be outlawed.
That's I was saying I don't play a lot of pool, but that was one thing I never quite mastered.
Yeah, I know. I can play with them, but I'd rather show the skill in kicking 2 or 3 rails, whatever it is. Just my personal opinion.
It's fun. They're fun to watch. Somebody gets a good jump and.
Oh no, I get it. I understand it, but I mean, you play a 3-rail safety, and then some guy comes up with a jump cue and leapfrogs over it.
Oh, jeez, bad carom there, but
here and again, he got over the 7 ball, but
yeah,
turned the cue ball loose. This is not really that advantageous for Kyle. That 2 ball is jacked up. You got to get perfect on that. He might be able to get up there, and if he gets right on that the rail, he might be able to spin that in and stay away from the 8 ball.
Brian is back.
Still 7-6.
Yep, 7-6.
These are good seats, though. I feel like I'm in the VIP suite here.
Oh, this is beautiful stuff in here. I love this.
Can't make a ball and call safe.
Yeah, I don't think he knows that. No. Kyle made that ball and thought he could call it safe. Can't do it.
Oh, after the ball was made?
Yeah,
Yeah.
You can't call a safety, then make a ball.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
you got to do that beforehand, though?
No.
You can't-
If you make a ball, you can't call a save. You have to shoot the next shot.
Okay. All right.
Why? And he just picked the cue ball up, and what are we doing?
Isn't that a foul?
Yeah. What? Okay.
Well.
I think he did that on purpose.
Okay, well.
See, from here, if you're looking at the table, it looks different. But if you're looking down here, it looks like you can make that 2-ball right here.
On the other side,
Spin
right.
it, throw it in the hole.
It does look like you can. But
He picked that cue ball up just to foul and give a ball in hand?
No.
No?
No. He called us safe.
Yeah.
He made a ball.
Yeah.
You can't do that. Play ball.
Right.
So Dan called me out there to ask. He can't do that. I said no.
Yeah.
So Dan can give it back to him.
Yeah.
So he's like, I'll give it back to you. He's like, okay. Well, then he picked it up because he thought he had made a foul by making a ball. So he picked it up thinking he had a ball in hand.
That's the foul.
That's the foul now.
oh, yeah.
All righty then. Oh, that's funny.
Oh, I'm not sure
No.
about that one.
Sorry, guys. This program was messed up.
Well, I think he's going to try and
You're going to try to hit that 10?
masse around it. He's going to get the 3.
Okay. Yeah, I
not
thought
a-
he was going to try
yeah.
to get that 10.
Well, that's no bueno.
No. Pretty open table now.
Yeah, he came out of there pretty fortunate. Well, a little short on that leave.
Yeah, that's tough. He's been hitting some good banks tonight, so.
Trust me there, Mr. Anonymous, just because I don't like jumps don't mean I can't jump. But we can bet the money if you want. I guess I'm what they call an old school purist.
Is he going to try to put this
No,
back
that's a good shot.
Side?
Absolutely.
There's,
At 7 cuts, it's going to get him a 2 or 3 rail shape on the 8th. This ball cuts.
I suppose it's just nice easy stroke. It's a natural leave
That's
on
it.
the 8. Oh, my.
Overcut it just a smidge.
Yeah. That. Could have a tie match here.
I'm not going at it this way. Regardless of, say, you need to leave an angle on the 8. Try and get back over here for the 10.
Mm-hmm. Was it in the pocket? Boy, that was close.
And Hill, here we are, 7-7.
Yeah.
We're back 7-7 now. Right.
I think Dan let that one go.
It's funny how some of these matches come down as, Hill. Man, we could have played just a race to 1.
Yeah.
I went to play in the Wisconsin State Championship. I made it to the finals, and I'm playing another team from my hometown.
Oh, really?
Yeah, 2 teams out of Kenosha.
Okay.
Okay, dry break.
I think the last 3 have been dry.
Yeah. No, nothing touching nothing here. Looks like open table. Dare I say, connect the dots.
Oh, boy.
Slow ride.
Not a bad lead, though, I
Yeah.
guess. What do you do? Play safe here?
Yeah, you hit this thing about 330 on the cue ball and spin to that rail and trying to get down right in there. He got him, too. He hooked him. Yeah, it was the whole idea to hook him behind one of those balls there.
Well done.
Let's see if he can break out that 410 on the way back from making that 2. So I don't know that it looks like here it goes, but to look out there, I don't know. It doesn't look like the 4 passes the 10 to go in that corner from where I'm sitting anyway.
Ooh, boy, that was bad break. Yeah, to see what Dan's gonna do with that 4.
He might go for the 210 combo. Give it a whirl.
Not sure if he would do this if that 410 weren't together.
Yeah, if the 4's not locked up on a 10, then you got to worry about it because with where the 3 is, it doesn't look like it goes by the 8.
Not enough.
Yeah. Yeah, that 10 ball was locked up on the 4. Dan tried a 2-10 combo.
Boy, it's not a bad leave.
2's makeable. Yeah, I think he's got shape on the 2 with a natural shape coming for the 3. Speed control.
Did you read the player profile set or not?
No, not yet.
Oh, wow.
Oop, there we go.
I'm not sure what he was trying there.
Okay. Nice touch. Well, in between this next game, I'm going to give you the dubious distinction of reading your son's player profile.
Okay, I haven't seen that, so let me take a look here. Let me try.
You get that one, and I'll get Kyle's. And
20 years. It's been that long since he started. I remember
right?
the first tournament he played in over at the old Olympia Resort. They had the state tournament out there.
I remember that place.
A number of years, and
so Oconomowoc, right?
Yeah, in
I remember
Oconomowoc,
that.
right?
Yeah, I've played there.
Yeah, he's that's kind of where he cut his teeth, I guess you could say,
Right.
on tournaments. So
That's a good times roll.
yeah, he's
Yeah, I got a buddy of mine. He's a teammate of mine. Tim Senna lives in West Bend. And man, does that guy know everybody. We'll come up here. I meet him up here and play in a league up here to get qualified for, different tournaments throughout the state. And it just seems like everywhere we go, it's like, hey, Tim, how you doing? He knows everybody. That was a real good shot.
a little overshot.
That's
but
fine. Make a ball. You're going to get natural shape on there. You cut this 7 ball into this bottom right-hand pocket.
down by the 10.
And you're going to get 1, 2, 3 rails up here for the 8. Put a little bit of right English on that inside spin. A little bottom right. It'll come off of there. I've tasked John with reading his son's profile.
I'll.
He said,
I might ad lib a few things.
Hey, that's why I gave it to you. You know the inside scoop. We don't.
Yeah.
And there's a button down here that you can use for. I use a lot for when Dan shoots. It's this one right here.
Yes, I remember you using that button a couple of times when I first started here.
Idiot.
Yes, that one too.
That one too.
Alrighty.
I think he's trying to cut it to the left.
He is. He's going the opposite direction that I would.
Pretty straight in bank there.
Yeah,
Not
I'm cutting it.
just to get position
Yep.
on the 8, you're saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want that cue ball coming down to this rail down here and then holding it. Nope, that's no bueno. He hooked himself. If you're going to hit it, you got to hit it hard enough to go 3 rails plus.
So I guess try to kick it.
Yep. There's a tremendous amount of games you'll win just based off of taking advantage of your opponent's mistakes, like this. The man with the least amount of unforced errors normally comes out the victor.
Yeah, he's just
The 10 is pretty much a gimme. So
maybe the 9 all the way up. Or even
it's
the
not
side.
it's not bad, but I'm going to give it more angle, and I'm going to come off that end rail, and I want to shoot the 9 ball in the same corner as I'm shooting the 8. Not that this doesn't work,
Gotcha.
but this is a longer shot.
Maybe he might try to go on the side on this one.
That's not the worst thing in the
sides,
world.
It's a tougher shot, I would think.
It is. It's a tougher shot. You're supposed to shoot this down in the corner. This is the game-winning shot right here.
Oh, over. Cut it. Or the game-losing shot, unfortunately.
That's why I say
Yeah.
if you got ball in hand, you put a little more angle on the 8 and come off this way. Essentially, the 9 ball's about right where it's at now. And he went straighter into it and tried to cut it down there. All right, Kyle reaches the hill first. 8-7.
Almost hill. Did you read that one yet? No. I'm gonna read it now.
Yeah.
All right, so I guess we got a player profile sheet, and I get to talk about my son, Dan, age 38. I forgot he was that old. From Slinger, or lives in Slinger. Not originally, but he lives there now quite some time. Plays with a Jacoby Q. 20 years playing. Makes me feel old. But I guess he's right, 20 years. His favorite drill, straight in shots to get in stroke. Okay. I'll have to ask him more about that one. Favorite place to eat, Fleming's Steakhouse. I've never been to Fleming's. I heard good things about it. But, never been there. One thing I'm proud as a father, something that maybe people don't know, is he is a volunteer firefighter, EMT for the Slinger Fire Department. He's been doing that for quite a while. I don't remember exactly how long.
Thank you for doing that.
But, yeah. And, of course, Sussex Bowl is a favorite place to shoot pool. I think he had to say that one. At least he better have. Started playing pool, yeah. His his mother and his stepfather owned a bar out in Slinger. Might have been on the edge of Hartford, but I remember when Danny was, I don't even think he was 10 years old. He had loved playing pool.
What bar was that?
You know what? I don't even remember the name, but it was right out by Pike Lake, right on Highway 60. But I don't remember the exact name of it. But I remember I had an old picture of him. He was maybe about 4 foot nothing and had this pool cue that was taller than him, and he's standing there in some raggy shorts and a hat sideways, and it was a great picture, and I can't find it, but if I do, I'll definitely share it with everybody.
Yes, if you find that.
Absolutely.
But no, that's pretty much a profile on him. He's I know he enjoys playing pool. He's got a nice diamond table in his basement. And his fiancée, Bobby Jo, is another good pool player. So when they're actually going to get married, I don't have an exact date, but I'm happy for him.
Well, he's going to get off really cheap because he's already got the diamond.
Yeah.
At the diamond table.
Yeah.
Well, player profile for Mr. Kyle Schaefer. Age 40, lives in West Bend. Plays with a Pat Deviney / Tony Lane. I'm assuming that's probably his jump break. Has been playing for 25 years. Favorite place to eat is Norbert's in West Bend. Something very few to nobody that knows what he does. He likes to fix up old cars. Favorite place to play is here at Sussex Bowl. And how do you get started playing pool? With Bob Council.
Bob Council.
And that is your player profile for Kyle Schaefer.
I remember Bob. I believe they called him Bugs. Is that
yep.
Bob? That was out at Break Shots in Oconomowoc.
Absolutely. It's actually right here in parentheses, Bugs.
Yeah. Bugs was really good to Danny when he first started playing. Danny played for Break Shots. And when he needed more practice, I guess we all do, Bugs would actually give him the key to the bar before they opened and let Dan go in and use the tables as much as he wanted. So he was really a good guy to Dan, and he's may he rest in peace. But I'm grateful for that. Oh, I don't know, Eric. It sure could have been.
Yep.
It was on the north side of 60.
We're a ball away from being Hill.
Yep, just a nice stroke.
There you go.
Okay. Well, it's
8-8, running to 9.
Well, it's been a good match. We got our money's worth today. Okay. All right. Well, hopefully I didn't bore everybody out there. And thanks, Brian, for letting me in the booth. It was fun. I was a little nervous, but it's a good time. Maybe I should get
great.
Maybe I should get into broadcasting.
Absolutely.
Huh? Or no. All right. I'll give that some thought.
Pleasure to meet you,
All
sir.
All right. Good night, everyone.
And it all comes down to this.
It comes down to this last game, folks.
One game, Hill.
We are here. Hill. This is what we wanted.
That's it. This game for the cheese.
And we have got a very large crowd that's in the in the back here playing darts. You probably heard them the entire time I was going in and out, but they are hooting and hollering and having a good time playing darts, and glad to see that. But yeah, it's pretty crowded in here tonight.
All right, Dan's got the one ball down. Got a shot on the 2, thin cut. Let's see here. That's a makeable ball. Let's see how he fares on the 3. There you go. Right there. I'm getting on the side of it.
Yeah.
Of course, I'm vertically challenged, so.
Oh. Oh.
One more biscuit.
Yep. All right, real quick. Here's the back of the room right behind the booth with all the players there. So, as you can see,
all the
it's,
dart players.
It's a crowd here tonight.
Right.
But appreciate everybody being here. There's Eddie, there's Dave, there's Kathleen, there's Gary, there's a whole, there's Dan's dad right there.
Yeah, in a red shirt.
And back over here to the match. It's nice that PTZ camera go around the hole.
I said it last time and probably the first time too. You got a great setup here, my friend.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it.
I love it.
Oh, I appreciate you having you here, dude.
Thoroughly enjoy it.
I apologize for getting you right in between that shot there. I was trying to get you the overhead view, a little bit better view. I don't know why he's upset over that. I think he's in perfect shape right here.
Pretty good. You're going to fall
naturally. Yep.
Cue ball speed controls everything, but you're going to have natural shape on
right.
that 5.
See, here's the thing that a lot of amateur players, they look at. God, I wanted to get straight on that ball.
Why?
No, you don't.
You don't ever want to be straight.
If he hits this center ball, the right speed, he's going to have perfect. He wants to come back up to the center of the table. He doesn't want to go back to about where he is because you want that angle on that ball.
That's it.
Come back to the middle of the table, then you got the angle on the 5 to come off the 5 to get on the 6. Oh, no. What? Oh, Kyle, what are you doing?
Okay. If this guy shoots this 4-10 combo, he deserves to lose. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, Kyle, don't call that 10 ball. That's the last thing you want to do, folks. I know it's straight on, but these are so tough. And see, now you put the ball right near the pot. I mean, luckily it scooted up a little bit, but had he missed that and that ball stayed in the pocket, it's so easy now to just, I'm
not hating on anybody. I'm just saying, you shoot that shot, you deserve to lose.
Yeah, he should have just run that table out instead of trying to combo that.
I can't. I'll pull him from John Ahern's greed is a terrible thing.
It is. What's he doing?
He's going to pop this thing, attempt to pop it off the rail.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Stuck himself right behind that ball.
Well, you got to stroke that in. Boys and girls, the further the cue ball is away from your object ball, the harder you got to pop that if you want to get it come off the rail. He could have just rolled forward, and he would have went off the end rail and back out for the 5 with that angle we were talking about.
All right, United Flight 101. We're going airborne, folks. I'm going to give you this view here to show you what he's looking at here. He's right behind that 8 ball, so there's no way of one rail kicking that.
Nope.
I mean, even off the long rail, you can't even. I don't even think you can get to it. You'd have to spin it, go in between the 6 and the 9.
Yep.
And spin it a lot. And here's the thing: if he fouls on this, now I guarantee you,
he's shooting
he's
a 5-10,
5-10, or 5-10 combo, or
99.9%. He's going to shoot that unless he's got the 5 hooked on the other side of the 8 or something like that.
All right, here we go. Fasten your seatbelts. Put your trays in the upright position. Taking off.
We're ready for takeoff.
I think Dan's going to get a good hit on this. Yep. Here's the thing. The guys that jump real well, they're used to jumping real well because they're not playing shape.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
I'm giving Dan crap. I always give Dan crap.
I give anybody crap that wants to use a jump cue. And then I get this.
Oh, yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah. No, I can. That's not true at all. I mean, you look at the pros. I mean, they don't want to jump, and they don't don't want to jump as much as possible, but they practice so much.
Well, you have to practice it. Okay,
Right.
Number one, if you're going to make it a legal shot, you got to get proficient at it because you
Right.
know you're going to get stuck like Chuck playing, some of the
professional.
best in the world.
Yeah.
Fedor Gorst with a jump cue. The kid's an assassin.
Oh man, it's ridiculous.
And Carlo Beato too. That dude is a beast.
I'd be playing a safe right here.
Yeah.
Hit the left side of the 5. Thin the 5, and just try to bring it down here by the 7 and the 9.
If you can get the cue ball,
that might be tough actually.
if you get the cue ball to the end rail in between the 7 and 9 and bring it back down here. 5 ball goes over there by the 8 and then back over to the middle of the table.
Yeah. I don't know if he called something or not. Or like that's what I was kind of thinking. I know it was a little tougher to do that, and he did leave him the 5 ball. Didn't leave him a shot to make it, but he did leave the full 5 ball. I'm looking right down the gut of it.
Yeah, if you can see that 5, I'm trying to put the cue ball on the opposite side of the 8. I'm trying to hide it behind.
Yeah,
the 8.
that's the only he can see the full 5 ball, but he can't get to the right side of it. So he's gonna have to go off the left side of the 5 ball. So I like what you were saying.
Cue ball to the other side.
Try to
of
get
8.
the cue ball, on the other side of the 8 and hide it. But with that being said, if you don't, here's the problem with that shot. If you don't hit it hard enough and you leave the 5 accessible with the cue ball, now you got the 5-10 combo. That's an option.
No, I get that too.
You know
I
what
do.
I mean?
So here and again, you have to focus on one or the other.
Right.
It's not like that lizard that can move one
Right.
eyeball separate from the other.
Exactly.
You got to either focus on where you're going to put the cue ball or where you're going to put the 5.
Correct.
So if you're not confident on your cue ball control, that's not a bad gig.
Tried to make it.
Hey, he hooked
Very
him.
nicely done.
He hooked him.
He did, but he's put it right near the pocket, so this is a fairly easy jump.
Well, my money's on Kyle to make this.
Yeah. And if he makes it, it'll slide over. The 6 does pass the 7 now because the 7 got bumped a little bit.
Got a little bit of a draw on this.
Yeah.
If he gets a little bit of a draw on this shot, he's going to be golden.
I'll be right back. I just want to check the tournament real quick to make sure nothing's holding back.
Sure. All right, Kyle's airborne, makes the shot, and scratches. This should be connect the dots. He made the jump shot and scratched.
Oh, did he really?
Scratched down there in the corner down here.
Oh.
So,
All right, well,
pulling it.
Here's the thing. I would not be doing this.
Me either.
It's an easy run out.
Me
it really
either.
is an easy run out.
Dan is taking a page out of Kyle's book.
But if you feel confident with it, I mean, it's that close to the pocket, so it's okay.
And we have a winner.
There it is, folks.
We have a winner.
Alrighty, well,
9-8
thank
Dan.
you all. I appreciate everybody tuning in here today. That was a great match.
I love it.
Love it when they go hill.
Gotta love it.
In the beginning, we thought Kyle was going to run away with the
That's
first
it,
two
yeah.
early
It looked like it.
games there, but
Yeah, he jumped out to what, 3-0 lead?
yeah, I think it's 3-0.
Yeah.
3, yeah. Good match.
That's a good match.
Great to have them playing here. Nice. I know it was a short notice one, but we appreciate everybody
Yeah.
tuning in here, Out of Point Streaming. Again, please do us a favor, smash up that like button for us. The more likes we get, the more we get recommended to watch people. And on the other note is, again, got the phone call. Us two are heading down to Derby. We're going to have some fun
sir.
down there, setting up and be there for all the. We're going to be recording. I did talk with Autumn.
Okay.
She was going to check to see if we could actually go live down there because I can actually bring. I have Verizon home wire or home internet.
Yeah.
I can take that mobile. So if I take that mobile, I plug it in down there.
Yeah.
Get reception and actually stream through that. So
Absolutely.
I think there's Dan's dad holding his heart. So if we get the okay, we might be going live down there.
That'd be a beautiful thing.
If we go live, you'll see everything live down at Derby. If not, we're going to record it. We'll come back and throw it out on the YouTube channel.
Absolutely.
So if you're not a subscriber, please hit that subscribe button for us too and watch for some more Derby. I've got actually my Derby matches are going out. I've got them scheduled, so all of them should be out before we actually go to Derby again, and then we'll have more when we get back. So
sounds like a beautiful
again,
thing.
Terry, I thank you for coming down and joining me here in the booth.
Anytime,
well
like I said, my friend, I enjoy this.
Dan's dad. It was great to have another person in here.
Nice man. Nice man.
And I've never seen. I guess he plays pool. I've never seen him play, and he said he's put it down for a while, but he's thinking about coming out on the Fridays now and picking it back up.
Got to.
Again, we're done. I got to go finish up this tournament that I have with all these players here. So we're going to open up table number 1, get some players here. And again, thank you all for tuning in. I'm Brian Hallelujah Hollenbeck, and this guy in the booth here is Mr. Terry Iceman Nixon. We are out for the night. Have a great night.
Take care.